So, I was lucky because my mom signed me up for ballet, and I wanted to be a ballerina, but I just couldn't do it. I was like, this isn't fun. It wasn't fun for me. I always loved ballet since I was a little kid, though. And I did piano lessons. I was a mediocre teacher. We didn't even have a timer, so I was dating this. I can't play with anyone because I just keep time differently than people. And over the course of 20-some years, I've gotten really rusty. I did sign up as an adult for lessons at this really nice lady's house that my daughter was going. It was so much more difficult to control my fingers on the keys since I just suggest people keep up with their music and not just put it aside. I think we went to children's theater. I was never really in it, but some things that changed my life was I did spend a lot of time at the piano, and I was teaching myself. I didn't like those Thompson books, but, you have to do some of that. But what I did was my mom could play. She took 12 years of piano, and she was pretty good. But she played The Entertainer, and I loved that when I was a kid, and also Piano Man. So I would just pick I'd have to measure. I'd be like, okay, it's three jumps up here. This is where your finger goes. So I did teach myself how to play some piano. And I was very proud of that I could play a song. And I think that's important for children to have. I did, maybe not piano, but violin and things like that. So those are some peaceful things I did. I played soccer. That was a great diversion. I swam on swim team. My dad mom in college skied, so both of them had gone in skiing in college, so they would take us skiing. I don't know how my dad afforded it, but he did. Probably, maybe his dad helped him. Walt Disney World, which was monumental in my childhood. I'm just saying some things that helped me through some difficulties in my childhood, because my dad had bipolar, my mom was agoraphobic. So we can get through this problem without going to jail, and that's what I'm getting at. It's costing taxpayer, plus it's drugs and stuff like that. And I guess the final thing that I have a good memory of is me and a couple friends and maybe my brother. We decided to put on a play, and we would go in the bedroom and we'd make up what we were going to do, and then we'd go out and we'd act it out in front of my parents, and they sat there for a good long while, giving us their attention, and then finally they said, after about 35, 45 minutes, I can't remember, they said, okay, we got to go do something else. But to me, if those inner childhood memories have made a difference in my life, I was a big reader. I kept myself busy with books. I loved horses. I met a friend with a horse, so I got to do some of that, and then I went to the farm. Unfortunately, I wasn't good in school, and they were trying to teach me how to be better, and they said, well, if you keep your grades up, you can take horseback riding lessons. And so I did for a semester, and I had gone out, and we had cleaning the barn, cleaning all the stalls on the weekend, and that was like free time. They said, now you can just get one of the lesson horses and ride it around, and that was such a big deal. And I've done that with my daughter. We've cleaned leather and tack. I tell people, I'm like, if you go volunteer to do some stuff around the barn, they probably will, if you're a nice person, they'll probably ease you into the fact that you probably could ride or get a lesson for free. So I don't want people, you have to have a car to get there, but that is not contingent completely on money. They have a lot of people with money that do that. But if you're really determined and you decide that's an avenue you want to express, don't totally feel left out if you don't have the money for it. Sailboating's the same way. I mean, I've never been on a sailboat. I'd love to go. Yeah, Branson's got some good sailboats. I like the Duran Duran video. But so I'm just thinking because I've had some troubles with my psyche, my chemical imbalance. But some of like John Locke talking about a child's memories. And then my grandmommy we've got to get these kids some good child memories and confidence building. And they are good people. And even if they do bad, we can rehabilitate them in jail. But it would be nice to catch it before it gets that bad. And if they're misbehaving in school, you got to find out. You got to dig deeper than just throwing them away and telling them they can't be there. They're not bad kids,